I went to Adyashanti intensive last Saturday, and I was very, very disappointed. And then something happened. I have been following Paramahansa Yogananda's teaching uh, for 20 years. And my life was just so, so crazy. I was just, something happened 20 years ago when I read Yogananda's autobiography of a yogi. And then I was just like so shocked. It just like resonate with my whole being. And then I meditated 5 hours. First meditation, because he said it's better to meditate as long as possible, as deep as possible. But I try my best, put all my effort. I did everything, and then 5 hours I meditated, and something happened. And since that time, my life was just so crazy, just obsessed with Paramahansa Yogananda. Everything was based on his teaching. And I have experienced like so many spiritual experience since the first time, first meditation, and after first meditation, I saw visions and some energy movement in my body, and I think the Kundalini opened, and I heard all kind of sound, all kind of instrument, even orchestra, and sound of rolling waters, so that oceanic sound. And nobody can believe it. Never stop that some kind of human being's voice singing, and the background, the oceanic sound. That singing and oceanic sound constantly I hear it for 20 years. This is crazy, and my life is so crazy and so just like swept by Paramahansa Yogananda's teaching, and I was just like so one-pointed with my own way. And I just want to Yogananda, and even a self-realization fellowship meeting or lecture. I for 20 years I went just several times, and then every time I went there, I just feel like, I don't know, it's my arrogance or whatever. I just feel like that's not Yogananda. Or whoever lecturing, I don't know their name. But after that, oh my God, I waste my time. I better meditate, by myself, because I just like meditate crazy, and so many spiritual experience, and but for 20 years, I was just transformed so dramatically. And even some people say, Sarah, you so different, you transformed. But 20 years, that's so long time. Like the first 2 years, it's like a spiritual honeymoon. I was so amazed every day, and then I cry every day. Cry, I never cry because I was sad. Cry with, appreciation and joy. And they kind of about 2 years I was like that, but it's kind of sounding all that sound from astral world or the vision, aura, or whatever. It kind of became normal. And even though I just, followed and meditated regularly, continuous, steadfastly, nothing outwardly happened. I'm not so successful in the worldly success. I don't have much money, but comparatively, I'm just kind of happy and not so much trouble. But I went through some period, some depression period, and some troubles also. But anyway, 20 years ago, I was before I met Paramahansa Yogananda. I was searching for the truth like a crazy, so madly. Read so many books, but when I found Yogananda, I said, "This is it." So all my searches stopped. About 19 years, I didn't read, the books, maybe 4 or 5 books. But about a year ago, I lost my job. I was working as an apartment manager, but apartment sold. I lost my job, and I started watching YouTube videos. When I met Paramahansa Yogananda, it was just that's it, and I'm not gonna search anymore. He's my guru, and then that's it. But I started, so I didn't want to look at. I didn't want to hear, other people, but I started to look at why not. So I went through so many people, Muji, Tony Parsons, and Eckhart Tolle, so many people. But about 3 months ago, a few months ago, I found Adyashanti, and then I was so much resonated out of all other spiritual teachers, and I was so much attracted to him. I listened to many his videos, and I bought books, several books, and then I was just like this is it. Second time, this is it, and then last Friday was a satsang at the North Hollywood, and then Saturday intensive, and I go to Open Gate Shanghai, and I registered for the intensive, and I was expecting so much. Oh my God, Adyashanti, I can see him, and so much expectation, so happily waiting. And then finally Friday came. I went to satsang, but it was okay. But because of so much expectation, so kind of a little bit disappointed, because so many people. I think it was some kind of church, but people looks like over 500. So many people, and I wanted to get to see his face and feel him closely. That was my main purpose, because I listened to him, I read him, I know him, but I really want to feel his presence. That was my major expectation. But anyway, Friday, since I come back, it was okay. I couldn't get too close to him. So many people. But I was expecting still Saturday intensive is between 12 and 6 hours. And then I was thinking, I thought that because it's intensive, and then it's $90. So I thought maybe intensive will be like a few people. And then even when I registered, the website said, bring your innermost question. So I expected so much, and then I thought I regard myself. I have like a long time, spiritual practice, and so many fantastic spiritual experience. So But I have never talked with somebody in self-realization fellowship, because I just feel like I don't know, it's my arrogance or, but it's just like they are not representing Paramahansa Yogananda, authentically, and I didn't want to. It looks like I questioned like few times, but I felt that they don't understand. So I just wanted Yogananda, but this is Adyashanti himself. So I just leaving Adyashanti. So I expected so much, and then I was in my mind, I'm gonna bring. It says bring your innermost questions. So I will explain some of my spiritual experience, and then I wanna get his advice. And when I get started at 12 o'clock, but registration start 11:30. So I went to about 11:30. When I was thinking about intensive, it means small number of people, but more people. Even 11:30, people are sending online. Oh my God! And I couldn't find the parking space, so I had to park my car on the street. And intensive, there's more people. I couldn't believe so many people than regular satsang. So I just got a seat at the back seat, because even 11:30 is full of people, so many people. And then first 2.5 hours, Adyashanti talked. He is just like a great speaker, and I listened to him 2.5 hours. But I was just thinking about my question: how do I represent myself, from so many people? But that was my main purpose. But I listened it. But then we have a lunch time, and then after that, started the questioning. But so many people. But I wanted to question. I keep raising my hand, but he never picked. And by that, I was about 5:30, and then 30 minutes still lots of people raising their hand. And I was thinking about website. It says bring your innermost question. So they are responsible. If they don't say, maybe I wouldn't think about questioning him. But it said bring your innermost question. So I was just so much expectation, and I can talk to Adyashanti, and I can have his advice. But 5:30 still so many people. And then I was thinking about because the website that they said bring your innermost questions. So maybe even after 6 o'clock he will listen to all the questions. But it's not like that. Time goes so fast, and I just 3 hours I kept my I raised my hand, but Adyashanti even never even noticed me. So many people. So I was kind of very depressed. What is it? I mean, so many expectation, and the website that they are liar. They to bring your innermost question, but he even looked at me one time. This is great. I paid $90. I was so mad. And then after about the 6 o'clock, even though so many people still raising their hand, and then he has closed. So I kind of pissed off and come out, and there's like a and then like a few times during a whole intensive period, there was some men from the people from that organization go like a I really don't like that. Because Adyashanti said, don't try to control other people. Don't control yourself. Be natural, right? Just be. But why you try to control people? I don't like that. But as I come out, I got really, really pissed off. So disappointed. And I was so disappointed and just so angry. And there was a lady who was like presiding that meeting, and I told her, when I registered, you said bring your innermost question, but 3 hours I kept raising my hand, but Adyashanti even never even noticed me. I mean, I'm so disappointed. As I say this, another lady, she said, I almost yelled at him. Satsang intensive is over. I was just talking to the lady, but the other lady said, silence. I was almost like a yell. What the hell? I have a right to speak. You said bring your innermost question. I kept raising my hand so many times, and Adyashanti even never even noticed me. I got so pissed. I was almost yell. Oh my God! What? She's so rude. It's intensive is over, but I tried to talk to her like I didn't yell. I just said, you know what? You said you bring your innermost question, but I keep raising, but I cannot even say. Anyway, I was so disappointed and so pissed off and so angry, but I didn't yell. I was almost like a yell. What the hell is this? I have right to speak. You liars! So mad. And then anyway, I was like bang the door and then yell at him. You guys liar, but I didn't. I didn't, because I didn't. Outwardly, I was not mad. I just said I was disappointed, and the another lady said, "Oh, I'm sorry. You can go online and the radio broadcast." Oh, that's okay. No problem. No problem. And then I came home. And then I came home. I got kind of calmed down. I like Adyashanti so much, but I was just reflected why I get so mad. Why I get so mad. And then the thought came to my mind: if Adyashanti pick, and then if I go to the front of so many people, and then I explain them all my fantastic spiritual experience, like all the constant, never stopped, the music I never heard about. I just like feel like I think inwardly I'm just like a so special person, spiritually advanced, untold, blessed person. And I try, if I express myself in front of so many people and explain all the spiritual experience, I just think like I might make myself like an idiot, and maybe Adyashanti will laugh at. So I was just like, oh my God, I was so lucky. I think God knows, and God is directing Adyashanti, avoid me to pick some other people. If Adyashanti pick me, many people will laugh at me, because I was just like representing myself. I was so egocentric, who think myself is spiritually so advanced and just I have this kind of marvelous spiritual experience. And then they are the people attracted Adyashanti's teaching. They are it's a non-dual teaching, and the point is you are not exist, right? We don't have this me ego. Ego is not existing. That's everything is one, right? Non-dual, one. But what I found myself, I was so egocentric, self-centered, and if I express my big ego, I will. Everybody will, look at me like a egocentric. She's so silly or something like that. So, oh my God, I was so lucky Adyashanti didn't pick. So lucky. And then I was thinking about why I am so egocentric. I've been from the 10 years ago, I know I'm not this body. Everything is connected. That's why, spirit. I heard so many that music, the oceanic sound, because Yogananda said it's a surely I contact with the spirit. Yeah, 20 years ago, constant contact with the spirit, but still, it's not. That's what I think that's awakening experience, but it's not liberation, because during all the time, even though I was contact with this, keep contacting with the spirit, this me thing, this ego was like a more bigger. Even though I feel connectedness, this separate ego was existing all this time. So then next day, all of a sudden, I didn't think about anything, but all of a sudden, my intuition said, listen to the Unmani, UNMANY, Unmani video. I saw her video several times, and before Adyashanti, I saw her a video. I was kind of like very much resonated, but I moved to Adyashanti. Adyashanti was like more, the various aspects more resonate. But my intuition said, watch Unmani's video. I don't know. And then I watched Unmani, but I was so shocked. I heard it before, but this time I was so shocked, and sudden realization came, because the video said, she said, I regard myself very advanced, highly advanced spiritually, because I also remember the Yogananda was like my reference point. I think that's the image also. But when you are really liberated, you don't have a reference point. Because there's no special reference point, but for me, Yogananda was always my reference point. Yogananda said, remember, the more slow you breathe, the more advanced you are. And always you remember, the seclusion is the price of greatness. So I just myself was so fit to that words, because Well, when I meditate automatically. I don't give my 1 second. My meditation become effortless, and then my breathing slow down, and sometimes it stops like a kind of long time. So you're gonna understand. The more slow you breathe, the more advanced. So I think I'm very advanced. And then seclusion is the price of greatness. So, but I like to meditate by myself. I don't go to group meditation. I don't go to self-realization fellowship. Always, alone, like meditate. I live like a hermit. So I meditate so alone, so long time, and so that I'll be great, something like that. But the unmany said, whatever experience, whatever subtle, whatever wonderful, whatever like a supernatural, whatever experience, whatever miracle, your experience is not yourself. I heard that word many times, but it did not struck me. But this time it really struck me. Because experience come and go. What you are is this presence, this life, this awareness, never come and go. What you are is everything. Everything. You are already what you are. This awareness, aware everything. That's what you are. You are not your experience. Whatever, that's not what you are. So it really struck me. And then next video, it was struck me again. She said, another lady was questioning Unmani, and Unmani said, "Who are you?" She said like, "My name is such and that," and but Unmani said, "Who are you right now?" And then that word really struck me. It's like everything upside down. All my so far, all my life, so-called myself, my existence, was based on me. Even though I have like a spiritual experience, I was experiencing. I was meditating 20 years. I had so many wonderful, miraculous spiritual experience. But yeah, I heard all the videos, Eckhart Tolle, Mujahid, everything. I know in my head, I am not this body. I knew from the 20 years ago, I'm not this body. In my thought, I knew. I'm not this body. I'm all connected. We are one. I thought I understand perfectly. But still, everything was based on me. I was the center. This me was the center. I was experiencing. I was very special person. Spiritually advanced. Did all kind of spiritual things. So many, keep constantly 20 years heard the spiritual music, oceanic sound, never stop. Always contact with the spirit. Always. I was. But Unmani said, "Who are you right now?" Right now. When who are you right now? I cannot say. There's no answer. Because if I try to answer, I have to go to my head, thinking. go to my, who am I? I have to go to my thinking. I'm like this, I was born like this. I met Paramahansa Yogananda 10 years ago. That's all my story. That's the thinking. It's all past. But past is not, past only exists in my thinking. One man is said, who are you right now? Right now. Right now, this I, so-called I, this ego, Sarah, right now, not exist. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is revolution. Think about it. Right now. Whatever. Who are you right now? If you think, who are you? You try to figure out who you are. You have to go your head. When you go to thinking, you are going to past. It's not right now. Thought only exists past and future. But you cannot describe anything. You have to go to past and future. The thing exists to past and future. Image. Right now. This is crazy. Right now. Who are you? Right now. Who are you? You have to think. That's so fake. That's not truth. Who are you right now? And Unmani, she's not famous like Adyashanti or Catholic. Very clear. Very clear. Who are you right now? Who am I right now? Oh my God, it's nothing. Nothing. No thing. You cannot express. That's why Ramana Maharshi kept silence. Silence. He cannot talk. It's all fake. It's joke. Unmani said, this is a joke. And the card is, Divine is playing really, really joke. But nobody laughed. Everybody's so serious. It's all imagination. Everything exists in our thought. You don't exist. This world does not exist. It only exists in your thought. But it's fake, it's illusion. But the thing is, the wholeness, the reality, include illusion. The thing is, everything is reality. That's why Ramana Maharshi said, this world is illusion. Only Brahma is real. And the world is real. It's include everything. But we cannot say. So you are already truth. You are already what you are seeking. I was just like so confused because you cannot stop seeking. I was just like a seeker, furiously seeking, but seeking, yes, still. Seeking, but it's right now it's different. I got something. Right now, I don't know anything. but it's just so realization that that's why I was just like so-called spiritual, and then I cannot just fix myself into something. That's why I didn't go to self. I was so much attracted to Yogananda, but I didn't go self-realization fellowship. Some kind of meeting or whatever group meeting. You know, I just couldn't put myself some kind of a label because intuitively I know not different, but something like I cannot define myself. Myself cannot definable. It's like unlimited, so free, unlimited, so free. So that's why most people are afraid. It's too much freedom. It's unsafe. So free, but they feel they are just like a bird in the cage. They fixing the rules and conditions so much, and people are afraid of freedom. But just like so we make everything so complicated, and expect so much and disappointed, all this game. And then that's one more thing one more wisdom I have is I was just like practicing spiritual so much, read so many books, but I always like judging my some other people and some things, always judging. So I was so attracted. Paramahansa is so great, so I love him so much. And then if somebody don't understand the Paramahansa, you're gonna, oh my God, how come he doesn't understand? And maybe he's greater, who's greater, Eckhart Tolle, Adyashanti, Tony Pass. I was always judging, but now I don't know. I don't know. And then you cannot say anybody is that greater than anybody. Jesus and the sinner. We cannot say that. Who is greater? I don't know. Same. Because nothing, right? Same. Essence is same. Jesus, Eckhart Tolle, or whatever, Buddha. They're actually they're human. It's in the existing the story. That the essence is same. We cannot judge. Anyway, that was my experience. I was so disappointed at Adyashanti intensive, but now I'm so happy because Adyashanti didn't pick me, and through that experience, I have this realization. Thank you so much.